Hi everybody, Bill Bradford here with another Samuel's Market update. Now in the spirit of Valentine's Day, we're on the spirit of Philadelphia right here in the high seas of the Delaware River. Now along with that crafty transition, we're here because the spirit of Philadelphia is such a great place to have your Valentine's Day meal. Now what we want to remind everybody is Samuel's stayed stocked just like we do every Valentine's Day with the best items. We have buttercup oysters, Sex on the Bay oysters, we also have items like smoked tuna, Border Springs Farm, lamb racks, local fish, and so much more. Now, before we go further, let's head inside. Okay, I made it in from the cold into the beautiful atmosphere here at the Spirit of Philadelphia. So while I'm getting warmed up, it's kind of important to remember that up in New England, there have been some wintry conditions, including snowstorms. So there may be some tight items next week, including whiting and porgies. We'll keep you supplied as best as possible. I know that there's some issues regarding large clams, including top necks, cherry stones, and chowders. So just please stay updated with your sales rep, and they will do everything they do to keep you better supplied than anybody. Now, it's also a great time to try out new things. Samuel's every week now has been bringing in exotic fish from France, including Rouget Barbet, John Dory, and these jumbo bronzinos. Now, these are wild-caught bronzinos. They get up to like 10 pounds each, so it looks like almost a bluefish. It's a very unique item. We're also sourcing fish from the coast of Senegal. These are very beautiful exotic fish. The parrotfish is just the most colorful thing you've ever seen. We have scorpion fish, also known as rascasse, John Dory, and even more rouget. So please speak to your sales rep. We'll give you the most extensive line of exotic fish that you could ask for. Well, I think being out here in the water is a perfect opportunity for me to bring up some big news that recently came from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, also known as NOAA. NOAA has released a final rule expanding the nation's first large-scale operations of aquaculture in the Gulf of Mexico that will be taking place in federal waters. Now, up to 20 different fish farms will be approved eventually, and that will yield about 64 million pounds of seafood. Only species indigenous to the Gulf of Mexico will be approved. Species such as the delicious cobia, tuna, almaco jack, and red snapper. Now, also to keep it responsible, companies will need permits from NOAA, and they'll also need permits from the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. So sustainability is always at the top of mind, especially with a great group like NOAA. Okay, now I'm very excited to be here with the chef here at the Spirit of Philadelphia, Chef Terrence Clark. Chef, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you very much for having me.
So you guys have some pretty big Valentine's Day plans. What do you do here at the Spirit?
We have 4 cruises going on this weekend, Saturday morning, Saturday night. We have Sunday morning brunch, Saturday night Valentine's dinner for the lovers. We're doing some special things like prime rib, shrimp cocktails for the weekend. Rolled out a new buffet. We have Asian chicken, classic short rib, some beautiful sole that we get from Samuel's and Son, along with our shrimp from the shrimp cocktail that we get from Samuel's. Shout out to my man Greg. He treats me great.
What are some of your favorite seafood products to work with?
My family's based from down south. They actually Eastern Shore, Maryland, which is big on seafood. I like to work with a little bit of everything: shrimp, crabs. I'm a big catfish guy. A little bit of everything, different cuisines, kind of mix and match. Hook it up a little bit. I've been inspired my whole career by my great grandmother. I learned how to cook from her probably about when I was like 5 years old, growing up in her kitchen down in Maryland, and she's always been my inspiration behind a lot of things. It's the only thing I've ever done, and I absolutely love it because she's the one who kind of pushed me into this industry.
I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me.
Yes.
Good luck this weekend with the dinner and then also serving dinner.
Hey, thank you very much for having me. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep.
I had such a great time here today at the Spirit of Philadelphia, speaking with Chef and giving you the updates that you need. Now, I did get my name in here for Valentine's Day reservations, so I won't be in any kind of trouble with the missus. Now, I want to remind you guys, if you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, we will answer any questions that you have, and if you have any suggestions, we'll take those as well. So, this is Bill Bradford on the lovely Delaware, reminding you that we're not broadcasters, we're fish people.